Good afternoon all. Just. Now you have an amateur commentator, I'm afraid, a parent, so everything is irrelevant. Only 2 people watching. Well, we can really muck around then. What? No, thank God, the boss is not watching, listening. Okay, so, big game this. Under 22 Australian men versus under 22 Barbarians, which have a few Aussies in too. I think it's maybe mainly a New Zealand team. Certainly we've got Robbie Kilpatrick, a fine Australian player, won Worlds. And yes, there's AJ, Alec Johnson, another fine back. Playing against a pumped up under 22 men's with a great game last night where they, I think perhaps to a lot of people, 8 people watching, it's growing, where to a lot of people's surprise they actually beat New Zealand yesterday afternoon, something that normally only happens in the finals. Anyhow, how are we going? Have we got a time somewhere? How many minutes? The middle camera. Oh, yes, it's being straightened out. That's better. Thank you, middle camera. Who kicked it? Someone kicked it a little bit down. Can we get it down a touch? See that blue wall? No. Okay. And we're off. So. Ooh, message on my phone. Could be my wife. I've got to get her in. No. Ah, here we go. Nice play, Australia. Moving it from the wall in the centre. Coming across right to the other side so we can't see a thing. Working now in the complete dark. Who knows what's happening? 7 watching. Sorry, I've obviously lost someone. On that far wall now. And we're in the ruckus really. Another camera has been knocked. It's a pity. So we're down to 2 cameras. The left corner. Yep, the camera's sorted. Yeah, the camera's good. Thank you. We have these cameras on tripods, little GoPros sitting in corners. The problem is, because we can't stick them to the wall, the problem is the refs trying to squeeze in the corner tend to knock them somewhat. Now we're set up. It's a pity we haven't got a camera out of water. I am used to watching an out of water camera. And we're down, we're pushing on the goal tray, Australia under pressure. And driving it away. On that far wall again, I'm sure you can't see much either, apologies. And we're up again. Pushing it away. I'm just going to give you 1 second. Hello, Dave Hilda. Andrew. I'm commentating at the moment, mate, so the world's listening. No. Yes, we'd love you to come and be a main man on the announcements when you're not working and things, because you're so good at it. You're laughing? Yeah, good. I mean, whenever you can, mate. It's just we have to. We're not quite ready for that too at the moment. But, you know, we want to announce the games and whatever else in between, but it's not something we want to push through the feeds. You know, that's for the pool. And as always, we're just building towards Friday. You know, it's like cool, mate. All right, great. Thanks. See you whenever. Bye. Sorry about that, world. Just arranging a pool deck announcer for the next few days. I run the volunteers, so unfortunately our proper, well-educated player commentator is just warming up for his game, which is the next game. the Barbarians, Colts. Now we've got another free puck. Nice visuals. Cameras now re-established, and our mixer's back. So you might get a mix as well. What? I need to put my glasses on. What?
Richard's got a gas on his face.
Oh my God! Richard's absolutely smashed. Number 10 is out, looking for a doctor. Luckily, the manager of the Australian team is also the doctor. So, one down. Australia's still under pressure. Pushing down the near wall. Setting up. I know we got a timeout. Nick Martin, Australian coach, talking to the boys. Can't lip read. I love to lip read. A man full of knowledge. Generally, if he's talking a lot, the team's in trouble. If he says very little and they play the plan, everything's fine. Here we go. And we're off. Far wall. In the mists. Again, Australia in defence, pushing hard. New Zealand squeezing them in the corner though. Good rotation by the Australian players. Can't get it out of the corner there. The rotation continues. The Barbarians haven't trained at all. I've only just met, but there's some of the good players and some of the New Zealanders, I think, who didn't quite make their under-22 team. Between them, though, they'll get better throughout the week. And the idea of this teams like the Barbarians is for them to help our under-22s, under-23 World Championship next year. Excuse me, the phone's gone again, another volunteer. Hold on. Hello, Craig.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. Unfortunately, I'll just grab Jack. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Bye. It was. Well, the wonderful world of electronics. The phone call was a friend telling me they're watching, and we have echo. I apologise. I'm not sure quite what to do about it as the techies aren't here, but I'll continue on and we'll see how we go. Australia's still under pressure. Across the pool, someone running out wide. New Zealand has shut them down. Come across the pool and down again. I'll play mid-court. Now New Zealand is pushing up again, right next to the sub bench. I'm told it sells fine. It's your phone, Craig Proctor. I'm sorry, mate. Through the laptops it's coming out fine our end, so not sure what's happening, mate. Perhaps send me a text if it's still a problem. Well, this is a mess. Sorry about the referee's bum. It's a problem we haven't quite worked out where to put the cameras and the bottom. It's chaos down there. What are these people doing? Swam right across. Is that wise? No, he's got away with it. Australia driving right up that. Oh, yes. Comes across the other side. Nothing happening. Nothing happening down the Australians attacking end. Ah, New Zealand is sweeping through. They are in trouble. Australia are in big trouble. Is it a goal? I can't see. Yes. We have a goal. 1-0. Barbarians. I'm calling them New Zealanders because the majority are, but I must remember the Barbarians, happy as Larry. Who scored? I didn't see the refs call.
No idea.
No, we've got to watch the refs more. Well, I say it because everyone else commentates by looking at these three screens. I find it easier to look at the pool.
Yeah.
Then you can read the refs.
James is standing up and looking at all four.
Yeah, well, James is learning. It's a new game for all of us.
Now, I'm a bit confused as to why you wanted to know the t-shirt colours, because the under-18 men, both teams have blue, and the under-18 women, both teams have purple. So it's their squad t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the picture and
No, there's a problem here. I'm not sure what it is. I didn't see the refs call, but I'm now going to watch.
This coach had a purple shirt on, so I was like,
Oh.
oh, so he must be a purple
Oh, that's
team.
fine. Yeah, he's
Okay.
coaching
What's he got? Emma? Annabelle? Or...
We've got a timeout. Timeout. Nick Martin not happy. White 2.
Because I haven't been involved in any of this.
I'm being very stupid here. It's half
So we might have to
time.
wait till they come back.
Look, I'm just going to take a break because I really am useless, but it's going to get better through the week, and Friday is going to be a beautiful thing. See you in a minute.
Yeah, I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
That's alright.
How are we? We're just going to close that door up there because we've got a temperature sensor for the building up there. And with the cold air coming in, it just makes it hotter up on the 25 metre
It
pool.
was getting us really hot in here too, and then
Yeah, it just gets warmer and warmer.
Sure. Yeah, no worries, mate.
So
you've had a chat with him?
we'd like that.
With-
We'd like it to be
doorman.
hotter.
No. So they'd be better off using that door over there. It's got a latch and everything on it.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine because of the steps. And we've
Yeah.
told everyone to come here, and now it's habitual. That's sort of more tucked away. I did have a look when I looked at it the other day, and everyone said no, it's this door because.
Yeah, the only problem is every time they open and close it, you get cold air comes in, makes it hotter. So,
Sure.
um,
I mean, what we honestly find is that, you know, there's certain movements as a team goes out,
yeah.
and then it
It's
stops.
closed.
Everyone's in.
As
for it.
long as they close it, as long as
Yeah.
he's standing there and he wants to open and close it,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, no worries.
Easy.
Yeah. Hi, Ned.
Hannah.
Thank you.
What do you want, daughter? Come and comment. Jackson. Hello again. Hello. Right, we're back. How's it going? What's the score? 2-0 still?
Yep.
Yep. Good. Australia. I think I'm going to have to dig deep. Nick will not be happy with this. Barbarians are pushing them a little bit. The coach of the Barbarians is someone I don't know. We haven't quite worked out who he is.
I don't think they have a coach.
They don't have a coach. They're self-coached. It's arrogance, perhaps, but they seem to be pulling it off fine. This is better. Australian driving into our corner. What shall we call that? The left-hand corner, although looking out the booth, it's the right-hand corner. Interesting. The ref's bum is a problem. Luckily, it's a Kiwi bum. Yeah, no, he's doing well. But it's right in that corner. The player's bouncing off the barrier. The buzzer goes. Foul against the Barbarians. Well, from here, it's going to be a bun fight. Here we go. We're off.
Put it in, Tommy, put it in.
Yes. Pushing on that wall. Yeah, righto. My son's here, he's in charge of everything. He's telling me to shout louder.
Is that chopping?
11 people, yes, chopping.
Oh, then what's
Maybe that's just like style and chopping.
Alright, Australia, again, right on that 3-meter line. Ah, that's a great shot. Well, who else is in this corner now? This is a different ref. Who is this man? It's a coach. The coach, right. Tell someone that coach isn't allowed there. But can't be. He's got budgie smugglers on.
It's,
Yes, we've got a score. And it's number 9 for the Barbies. Hayden. Wenman. That's good. 2-1. I don't know Hayden. I know most of these boys. So coached by my daughter's partner, so I should know them all. They seem to say good day to me. Right, well, 2-1, coming back in the second half, a very Australian style. We're off. Who's going to win the puck? Smash. Barbarians take the puck. There's the far wall. Across the pool. Back across the other way. Here we go, right on our wall. I love it when it's close up. Got to get the camera dipped a bit. We can't, haven't we? Here we go. Down that wall. That's better. Driving right in the corner. No, not quite. There's a blank spot, isn't there, between the two cameras. This is where we like it, where we can see it. Barbarians recycling. What's the call? It's against the Barbies again. 3-meter line. Here we go. Yes. Pushing it wide. Kiwi's pushing it out, holding it out. Again, we've got that ref. The ref's fin is particularly good to watch. Yeah, there's that blank spot, isn't there? That's not good. I'm talking to my mixer here. Now we're coming down the wall. The Barbarians pushing right down that far wall. Centre court. Here they go. And now another blank spot. Interesting. I can pull this camera slightly to the left. That's that far corner. Your right-hand corner camera. Cross court. In the centre. Australia pushing up. Pushing along the far wing. Big drive. No. Barbarians coming back. And cross court. Swim. Big swims. Yep. All good. Nicely. Pushes it wide. Away it goes in the distance, in the blur. Barbarians pushing up hard. This needs to go up as well. It just is weird. It's not. It's funny how the cameras are getting pushed and touched, and so it's annoying. We keep having to adjust them. The GoPros are good, but not so easy to hold them safely. Australians substituting right as the players in their zone, their sub bench. Whereas they've got advantage running. No, they let it go. Aussies coming cross court again. Barbarians pushing on them though. Back in the right hand corner. Can't quite see what's happening. Well, 12 people watching, that's good. I'm obviously not too bad. I hope the echo's not there, Craig. Now I've got a photographer my way. It's a constant battle, this. Barbie's pushing up, pushing in this corner. So they're holding them off, and now swimming down this wall. Yeah, big swim. Now Barbie's swimming, sub-benching, and here's some play. A massive fish is what my wife always calls it. Can't see the hat numbers though, and we're away. It's fanatic. The action on the surface is better than the underneath sometimes. People swimming madly. It's all mid-court at the moment. Back across the far side. Pushing through. Coming down the far wing. Now on about 3 metre line. Something's happening. Can't really see. No. Barbarians defend. Push up there, that far wall. It's intense. Barbie's pushing up. Hear the call. It's against the Barbarians. Team subbing. We must be about halfway through. It'd be nice to have a scoreboard pointing our way. But, there we are. Thanks, Mixer. 6 minutes to go. 2-1 white. 2-1 to the Barbies. They're going to tire out. Time out now. Yeah, they're breathing heavily.
Hello. Hello. What are you doing? What a magnificent player.
Time out. Bit of a discussion going on. Wow, my wife has bought me a set of flowers. How wonderful. Oh, and a cake. This must be someone's birthday. 19 seconds. Now both teams set up. Bit of a breather. Time out. Here we go. Countdown. Teams dive. And we're off. Goes back across our way. out of camera. Here we are. This is in front of the Barbarian subdeck, across the other side of the pool. 16 people watching now. Things are going up. Ah, fast break. Coming into this near corner. Back across, back across. Lots of switching in this game. Nice to see. Barbarians pushing it up the far wall. Pushing harder. Defence. Recycling around. The Australians stop them. Still 2-1 down. Nick will not be happy as their coach. You don't lose against Barbarians. Here they come. Yep, they push it out, and now we're on a drive the other way. Australia coming up. No. Kiwis. I'm sorry, the Barbarians block it down. It's all in the mist. Right in that far corner. This camera, you get a better view in that corner though, don't you? The other corner, across the pool, that far corner. Can't really see the call as I've got the ref stick in the way. Now we've got time out to Australia. So 4 minutes to go. 2-1 to the Barbarians. Nick Martin's final chance to get these boys sorted. Has the injured player returned? Yes, I can see 4 subs, so it's good to see. Mr. Richard Cleary is back in the pool. Bit of a gash on the face, bit of a tournament wound. I'm always amazed how proud the players are at the presentation night of their bruises and damage. "11 seconds. Team set up. Here we go. Tricky position for the Australians defending this. All 12 players down. Not a head to be seen. Up pops an Australian. And well defended. Another call. What do we got? Can't see the rest call. Here we go. Once again they set. On the 3 metre line again. Australians ready with push in, defended well, still in the melee. Come on boys. Yep, pushed out, nice. Recycled around the back by the Barbarians though. Difficult in the far corner. Someone's got, oh, right across the back, but risky, but now a fellow player comes and helps, but now we're stuck in the corner. We've got to get the other end with about 3 minutes to go. Barbarians work across, defend Australian right in the corner. I'm not sure Nick Martin will be happy with that this time. Need to score, not defend. Once again, yes, this ref's a good man. He's hiding, allowing us to see the play. Once again, they're stuck in the corner. It's a bun fight. Yep. Australians got it away. They're driving down the wall. No, we got another call. And now we've got, yes, against the Barbarians. There was a change of decision by the rest. Against the Barbies. And how long to go? There we go. Refs out. We've got refs timeout. Australians need to get it out. I'm sorry about that flipper. Finds flippers, Breers. Only the best for the refs. And Australia have defended once again. And we've got another call, chopping against. It's Simon Talbot, I think. No, it's as the ref. No, against Australia. Now, at this stage in the game, I think we're in the last 2 minutes, are we, Bryony? Are we in the last 2 minutes? Let's just have a look. Yes, 1:30 to go. I say that because the clock stops on every foul in the last 2 minutes, not on a goal, which is to stop the winning team using fouls as a method of delaying things. We got a serious call, chopping again against Australia. I'm not sure they're going to get out of this. And we got a ref's timeout. Ref's timeout. So this is the refs having a chat about something. About the call. Fortunately, I can't. No, they're happy. Right, they back off. We'll set it up now. Meanwhile, there's some subbing going on. The Australians changing things around. Unfortunately, the Kiwi photographer is right in my way. But, she does a great job. We got to know each other in Hungary when I was in the videoing booth, filming actually on the outer water. Unfortunately, we don't have an outer water, and everyone's down. And we're off. On our wall, still, about a minute to go. We're at the wrong end of the court from the Australian point of view, but Barbarians, I think, will be very pleased with themselves. If we stay at 2-1. Another call, barging against the Barbarians. Clock will stop again. Ref set up. Which is why sometimes the last 2 minutes can be 5 or 6 minutes. Here we go. Play starts. Arms up. Buzzer goes. Time goes. We're off onto the far wall. Mid-court. Time for someone to do a big breakaway. No, Kiwis, I apologise. Barbies push it into that far Australian defensive corner. And we're up again. I think the game time must be nearly over. Far wall again. Yes, a drive. Yes, that is incredible. That was number 2. Together with that was what we want. At last minute. Josh McKenzie. Well, he is incredible. He plays elite men's. He had his first comp in South Africa. Unfortunately, he was very ill and really didn't participate. But I think within seconds, the last few seconds, Josh does what he's required to do. All right, we'll take a short break. Back in 4.5 minutes with big game. In fact, I think my son is playing. I'm not sure quite why, but he's sort of filling in for the Colts. So see you soon. Thank you.
Do you want anything to eat?
I'm fine. Ah, for God's sake. Ah. Oh, I seem to have got my commentating, which is always interesting. Oh God. 14 watching. I mean, Craig popped around and said it was echoing. But did you find it was echoing? Well, that was what I was doing. So, do you know
Yes.
Joa? So Lethal's there to learn how to do it when you go. You know everything. When you go for. Well, yeah. Jesus.
So, there is a break between the cameras, so you're just going to have to watch it to see what's happening.
Okay, we're off again. Welcome. This is a big game, as I said, because we have the Australian Colts, which really is the men who didn't make the under 22 team, with a few local men who are generally are ex under 23 players, and then my son was also rolled in, and they're saying he's loving it as an elite man. They need 2 or 3 to shut him down, he arrogantly explained to me the other day, but no, he's not been training for it, and actually he's rather busy coaching an under 19, under 18 at the moment, boys team, and also he's running this streaming setup, so he's a busy boy this weekend. Now they're playing against the New Zealand under 22 men, who I'm sure are coming out today wanting a big win, having been, I think, unpleasantly perhaps surprised last night by being in a very tight, close, wonderful game actually against our under 22 men. So here we go. Now, as I said, what we've got colours. The New Zealand are playing in the black, and I apologise, wrong again. New Zealand white, Colts black, and New Zealand driving into the far corner, our close corner. What for you is the left-hand corner, of course. Me looking out of the booth is the right-hand corner, which I'm told. We have a camera being kicked. This is always the fun bit. I think we're going to have to get them to pull that camera back a bit. The ref kind of hides in the corner, and then we're in trouble. So now we send In fact, my gopher did not come today. This would have been a good job for a gopher.
Yeah.
Where is Tasman? Are you out there? We need you. Are you listening? Are you watching, Tasman? Come in now. A very enthusiastic young man appeared yesterday, 14 years old, playing his first year of local schools hockey, saying, "Can I help?" I said, "Great. If you're happy to run, we'll have you running." Yes, now we've got John there, Sandra's husband, is waving at someone, that's good. Get that camera sorted. Right, back to the game, I apologise. Refs having a chat against the Kiwis who are being pushed back, centre court. Yep, the camera's up and running. That's not bad, up a little bit. That's not so bad, just up. Alright, sorry about this. You can't see what we're doing. We're pushing the camera. Well, it could be amusing. There we go. Now you can see us moving the camera around a bit. It's waiting for your signal ID, I think. There we go. Alright, really being pushed hard on this wall. Alright, we've got a chopping call by the refs. No! We've got a goal. A goal quite early on in the game. Yes. So, well played, New Zealand. 1-0 New Zealand. New Zealand, as I say, in the White Caps. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but I'm just getting it into my head. Who's playing for what team? So, early goal. We've got 10 minutes. Another 5 minutes into the game, and that's the first goal. Alright, on the fast break. Yeah, I mean, it still needs. Yeah,
So it's 1, 2, camera 2 now. And then
Alright, coming across, going across over to the far wall, and the Colts pushing hard, but in trouble. New Zealand pushing across the face of the Colts goal.
you just kind of watch, there's a gap between.
We got again chopping
And you just kind of
call against the Colts. If you don't mind, I would try and call them Australian, the Australian Colts. And we got a timeout, an early timeout called by Stinner. Obviously rounding up the bowlers, and Nick Martin seems to be involved as well. And actually Nick has his trait. I'm sure you all know Nick Martin has already taken over and is giving his ex-boys some direction. I think when I count them, actually, there's only 9 Australian Colts players playing. So we've got a young man with, I guess, an ice pack on his head, or is he just being a dickhead? Did I say that publicly? Sorry, 15 people, I'm sure. It was a strange sight. Right, we're off. Referee's arms up. Right on the 3-meter line. Yeah. Definitely need to see more of that wall on this camera, don't we? Oh no, actually, it's funny. It's okay when on the bigger screen.
It's just that it's focused on the
Yeah,
the
and it's got auto focus. I think. Does it? Is that how it works? I don't understand these
so
GoPros.
up here and here you can only see the ref.
Ah, that's right. So when the refs bums come in, they draw the focus towards them.
Oh
No.
So there's like a metre and a half gap between play, and you just kind of have to figure out.
Another call. These Colts obviously defending vigorously, but without good impact.
The under-19 game, New Zealand and Australia just sat in the gaps and defended the whole time.
Oh, my wife's turned up. Hello, honey. How are you? She's been very ill at home. We'll get her on the commentary soon. Another foul. These guys are defending hard, but right, we're off again. 12 players underwater. Can't really see what's happening. And good defense, drives to this wall, our wall, and pushing up the wall. And there's a gap. So when we flick, and they've gone across. So, yep, now they're right on that far wall. Centre court, no.
Is that, yeah?
Here we go, pushing into this corner. And right up that far wall. Colts, Aussie Colts pushing it out, and a bit of a drive. Can't see who's on that drive. Ref's call against New Zealand. And we've got a timeout called by New Zealand. So now we'll bring the scoreboard in. Have a breather. 7 minutes remaining. 1-0 white. With that early Kiwi goal.
Is there a half time now?
No, this is a timeout called by New Zealand. Yep, the Colts only have 9 players today, as far as I can see. Which never helps. A few more players would always help. Right, play. Back underwater. And play. 12 under was at that beginning. Kiwis pushing down, driving nicely. Long drive on the far wall. Pushed into the corner by the Aussie defence. Stopped in that corner. A lot of work on the far wall now. Bit of a melee. Defence, Aussie's defence holding up, recycling well.
In some cases, the middle camera is going to be better than the rest. Yeah. The middle camera's got the clearest picture.
And that's really helpful. Oh no. Well, yes, congratulations. 2-0 New Zealand. And number 10 for New Zealand. Number 10, Joel Samuel. No, I apologize. Joel, you didn't score. Justin Sturrock. 2-0. 5 minutes to go. Those teams take the opportunity to sub. And we're off. Nice strike. Kiwis immediately bring it towards us. And we're in the attacking half of the Kiwi court. Pushing up hard. Now for you New Zealanders, we certainly have invited a couple of Kiwi boys who love to commentate, and we love hearing them with us. Hopefully one day we'll get 2 microphones up, and then we can have a really interesting conversation. Foul against New Zealand. Centre court. bit in the defensive half. Everyone on the bottom. See the players recycle. Help each other out. And Australian is pushing it right cross court. Beautiful drive. Now we're in that far corner. We've got the chief ref talking about something. He's giving a warning whilst place is on to the Australian sub bench for an early sub, and he gave it the sideways thumb movement, which is a warning. Next time they get kicked out for 1 minute for a legal sub. They're pushing hard on this goal tray now. And I would suggest of the two components, the Colts have a better, stronger attack than defence once they get in that zone. A lot of heads out of what's happening underwater, hard to tell in that mist. And we got advantage, and a ref has pulled up. Refs are having a conversation. Kiwi is being talked to. 1 minute. The refs, 1 minute. Someone is on the naughty chair, as my family tends to term it. The Kiwi number 9, New Zealand, is out for 1 minute. Generally means, the captain, Liam Robertson. So this is, and they're in their defensive half when Colts you would hope, would take advantage. 1 minute goes quickly. Might have to tell, that looks like, you can't see what I'm seeing, the center camera. Got Stino with his GoPro, which I lent him a housing for just now, because of course he left it in WA. Another call by the refs. Well, we're really sitting on the Kiwi 3 meter line. Can't see the action. Something happening down there, but Stino, we really need you to keep out of the way of that camera. Kiwis defend well, drive through. Yeah, 1.5 minutes to go. Not sure why we've got the score in front of the play. I'm missing something, aren't I? 2-1. Who scored? Didn't see the call. Australia, we know. I would hope it's number 1. Sorry, a bit of bias there. Jack Robertson, number 1. Normally you'll see him as a 10, but as he was a ring-in in the last minute, he got the 1. Not sure whose caps he's wearing, because he's always 10, just like Nick Martin, he's always 13. Now, against the Australians. Centre court. We're in the melee again. The centre court camera looks really good now on the big screen. On the mixing screen it's blurry. I don't quite understand why the quality is so poor on our mixing screen, and yet when it comes through to you guys, hopefully it's pretty good. Australians really holding it. Number 3 just holding it and pushing him. Number 9 saying, right, it's a mess there, refs call something. Let's have a look at the call. What are the refs calling? I think it must be half time. I missed the call. I mean, yeah. It's half time. 2.5 to go. Do you know who Stino is? Do you know who Stino is? Stino. You want to go and tell him just to try and avoid being in front of the camera? Yeah. Ooh, you'll be fine. So yeah, what we do at half time is just leave that on more, and then yeah. Well, I mean, I find it's more for these people than those people because they can see it, can't they? It's also good sort of holding point. Well, we've got a minute to go, and the coaches have. Well, no, Nick Martin's still going, giving the big talking to. 2-1, New Zealand. Good comeback from last night. I'll perhaps just take you through some team sheets. For New Zealand, number 2, Hamish Arthur. Number 3, Lewis Flavel Birch. Number 4, Damien Kemp. Number 5, Nick Houston. Number 6, Andrew Gaskell. Number 7, Richard Kay. Number 8, Benjamin Richards. 9, Captain Liam Robertson. 10, Justin Sturrock. 11, Joel Samuel. 12, Clark Samuel. 13, Julian De Brynen. And I apologise, I don't know who's sitting out, and perhaps that's something in the future we can ask. And I think we're really getting ready. Refs are ready. Yes, the buzzer's off. We're in play. Driving nicely. It's a beautiful drive. And the Australians, or the Australian Colts, a team that in the end will play the New Zealand Barbarians. No, the New Zealand combo Australian, which was why they're Barbarians, not Colts. In their own final, they're not qualified for the Trans-Tasman, as it's obviously between New Zealand and Australia. So really, these games are all warm-up games for all the teams, because on Friday we have the big final between the Colts and the Barbarians. Messages.
Yes, messages.
Oh,
Suggestion.
suggestion.
For the plebs at home so they can understand what's going on.
Yep, I am. Thank you. We have a suggestion on Facebook page from experienced player coach to please describe what's happening on the surface as well as those watching, so those watching understand. Thank you, Facebook person. And I agree. I'm watching the play on the surface more now than the cameras, as the cameras, I guess, you read yourselves. And certainly, I hope as I work out what to do here, giving you the rest calls when I'm not being blocked by people. So thank you. I agree. We have a new mixer on board, so I'm sure you'll find the quality is wonderful. No, he's looking nervous, but he's looking good. Cap backwards. Now we're across surface. It's all on the surface. 2-1. Will Australian Colts come back? Certainly look more fired up. Pushing down into this Kiwi goal. Play flowing quite nicely now. say my amateur opinion is the best game is when we don't see the refs do anything at all and the game just goes. Nice clean game. Don't know if anyone out there watched South African finals and even the semis. The refs were just quietly in the background and the play was beautiful to watch. New Zealand doing a lot of subbing at the moment. Refs call, chopping. Very much against Australia. Chopping call against Australia. Refs are setting up. And play is called. Got an advantage running already. Something's happened. No. We've got a break. A break against the Australians. So they broke on that foul. So New Zealand's puck. And we're off again. Seems to be stuck in the middle. Australia defending. So that referee's bum shot is my favourite. We did lower that camera a little bit today to try and get underneath that, but of course then they duck down. Australia defending, pushing out towards the wall. Some subbing going on the Australian bench. We're right by the Australian bench now. Bit of a muddle up there. Australia pushing up the wall, we can see. We'll try and get that centre camera moved down a little bit. I like it when we can just see the wall, so we've got some good orientation. As I say, unfortunately, they're sitting on tripods and we try and defend them with so that we don't get coaches and players in them, but they just get kicked occasionally and they move easily even though the tripod's weighted down. Okay, we're moving cross court again, switches across the Australian goal. Coming down the far wall now, yes, and we've got an Australian break coming through nicely. Sorry about this, I'm just communicating to someone. I don't think I've made any sense at all in that communication, it doesn't matter. I just don't know who's not playing, which always helps. Back to the game, apologies. We're just getting it together here, so by Friday it's going to be perfect. We're perhaps a bit early to mention, but when we feel that we're happy with how we're coming, we might, you regulars out there, we might raise a bit of money by crowdfunding, as we're just running this as we go now. We just popped out because we had to get running it through a toggle, as we can't get Wi-Fi at the pool here. That works well though. In fact, we're amazed how little data we're running. We're trying to jack the quality up now a little bit more. This is a nice open game. No, not too many refs calls. Back on the Australian back wall now. Can't see what. No, I thought it was a call. Good girl. Switching across, and we've got a goal. New Zealand score, and it is number 11. Number 11 New Zealand has scored. That's Joel Samuel, 3-1. 7 minutes to go, halfway through the second half, 3-1.
For now,
Mm.
so number 5
So Nick Houston is not playing,
and number 7.
and number 7, Richard Kay, is not playing. Thank you, runner. And we're back, 3-1 New Zealand. Crowd is building for New Zealand. There must be some big games coming up. Yes, the women. It's the Australian under 22 women playing. The Australian, I apologize. Yes, New Zealand under 22 women will be playing Australians. And the Australians are coached by my daughter, so I think I might have to back off the commentary for that one. Too much bias going on there. Refs have called something against the Aussies again. We're set up, so really we've been stuck in the Australian defensive half. Now advantage, referee signaling advantage. No, he's called it. So what's he called it for? Against New Zealand. The call's against New Zealand. Yeah, that's the big hook signal, which again someone can remind me what the big hook signal means. I think it's what the coat hanger. Yeah, that's the arm, that hanging out arm. Something I'm told I'm guilty of in my very low level of play.
I think everyone is.
Everyone is, I'm told, even the elite player sitting next to me on the mixing desk gets that coat hanger in. So the Australians, a bit of relief pushing into the New Zealand half. Strong swim. And we're coming right up to the far wall, pushing to the far right hand corner. Really it's hard. We've got it knocked again. Need that camera up. Stop and play here. And we've got a timeout called, New Zealand have called a timeout. It's not coming up. Yes, there we go. Timeout. 59 seconds of timeout. Number 3. Yeah. No, it's good, I think, especially for viewers online, to have the scoreboard running in between. Please, mixer. Ooh. Perfect. Thank you. As I say, we have a new recruit on the mixing desk, doing a fine job. So we've got camera 3 is not in trouble, and I think we'll try and full time get them to pull it back a bit. That worked yesterday as we slowly edged it back. Setting up for play again now on the New Zealand, maybe it looks like about the 4 meter line. Everyone down. It's busy in there. Yes, surging now. Defender pushes it off the tray. Everyone on top of each other, out of the water, trying to get on that puck. Nice defense by New Zealand, pushing it up that wall. No, someone's crossed it. Swinging around. Having that camera adjusted nicely. A little bit up, perhaps. Get rid of that wall, but...
I think it was knocked.
Knocked again now. Oh, no. Fine swim by New Zealand down that wall. Mixer not keeping up. Oh, is it a run right through? My God, defended nicely. Unusual to see any sort of breakaway at this level of play. And a breakaway coming the other way. And we've got a refs playing advantage. The advantage, I think it must be against New Zealand because they're playing it in the play we're right in. And he's still playing advantage. It's the longest advantage I've seen for, and they've called it. It's a goal. The advantage was definitely against New Zealand, and they're not sure who scored.
So we were bowling.
And
Number 13.
Number 13. That's so 2-1. Sorry, 3-2. Number 13. Jaden Skinner. I'm not even sure what state Jaden's from. An unknown player. Beautiful work. Vic. Jaden from Victoria. Well done, Victoria. So, an exciting game now. 3-2. 3 minutes-ish to go. Looks like my daughter, as the player coach, is in the water again. I see her getting in. Sorry, I'm distracted. Must cut the bio sound. That's what I'm told. Right on the New Zealand tray again. Great push by New Zealand. What I'm liking about both these Barbarian and Colts teams and the under-22s, both side of the water, I think we're going to get some great finals. All the teams are close. And certainly in this Trans-Tasman, that's what you want. Good games, close hockey. Well played. Interchange bench busy at the moment as we're in the middle area. Cross far court. So lots of crossing. Back down the wall into the Australian defensive half, and someone's away. Someone is right into the. Looking at the ref's call. Yes. Confirmed. That is a goal. That was a breakaway goal in my mind. Alright, no, there's a ref discussion. Bit of a discussion here going on. So we can't quite call that a goal yet. Let's see what the refs are saying. They're having a conversation. These can last for hours as these refs ponder the finite of a wonderful game we play. I think it was Harry Vanderwood who had a conversation, number 7, with the ref. Harry plays centre back. Looking a little unfit, Harry, sometimes, mate, but he'll get there. Long discussion with the refs. Yeah. We should have a microphone, I think, in there. Yeah, what are the refs going to call? No goal. No goal. Yep. Equal puck. No goal. Now the New Zealand captain has a chat, wants to understand why. It's a no goal, so we're back to 3-2. Remaining time, 1 minute, 1.9. What does that mean, 1.9? Not quite sure what that means, but as I said before in the last game, the last 2 minutes, the clock is stopped for all fouls, but runs if a goal is scored. So this is to stop the winning team running the clock down. Long conversation with the New Zealand captain why it's a no goal. It's time to get on with the game, boys. What time is our next game due? 14:16. This sort of. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Thank you, runner. Beautiful work. And the game's off again. So we're still, of course, in the Australian defensive 3/4, shall we call it? Players on that far side. So really, we're all. Is it in the tray again? No. Someone's coming away with it. Is this going to be the ultimate breakaway? Someone's coming. He's still on it, and Australians powering down that far wing. Defenders are going down. They're on top of a ref. It was called by the ref. Called by the ref. Clock will stop again. Against New Zealand, the call is chopping. 1 minute. New Zealand player is out for 1 minute. Can we just have a scoreboard, please, Mixer? Thank you. There we go. We've got 29 seconds remaining. 3-2 New Zealand, and we're off again. So 29 seconds. New Zealand defensive quarter. And the Colts are fighting back hard. No, New Zealand defender pushes right across. They're right underneath their sub bench now. And another ref's call. And how much time have we got, please? Ah, no, that's it. Game over. 3-2 New Zealand. Great game. Thank you. Back in a few minutes. We're just going to have a fiddle with some cameras. Thank you. Sorry. We like that one up a bit, and we like. Okay, now this one I like seeing the wall, Joe.
Yeah, so this one up a little bit.
And that one down.
A little bit.
Right.
Control on here, sir.
Under control, I think. Good.
As long as that looks good, you're all good. String looks good.
Yeah, no, that we need more that way, don't we?
If you ever want to turn the audio off.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, turn it on now.
Correct. I'm leaving. I'm just going to get out of this fucking horrible.
They can hear you. They're listening, these people. The world is listening, mate.
Got the black one.
There's our assistant. She's gone. Just talk me through this renaming, Jack. I did do it, but now you change. How do I change screen? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you change. You know, we'll start the commentary when we're ready. This so. Where's our assistant gone? She's run for cover, mate. So we've got under 23 women. Who are they playing? Oh, this is against the Kiwis.
How are you going? Sorry if you're busy. I just wanted to know. We wanted to see if there was anything you'd like us to post on our Facebook page. We wanted to let you know.
Let me introduce you to.
Are you in on the first team, mate?
Yeah, just having someone talking.
No, I agree. It's fine. No, the commentary's.
Got to hang it out there, old boy? I think so.
So I want Jack to show me. I don't know how to get out of this page to write the score.
What are you going to do?
I want to get out of this page so I can put the title in.
So, down here, go to Safari.
Yeah. Thank you. Then I'll cut it, and then I cut it.
But
in
you need to.
I haven't been told this.
Yep, so what you want to do is in between games,
Yeah.
they can hear everything we're saying. Hello, Hockey World.
Well, that's
All
what.
14 people.
That's why I get that.
Go.
Yeah.
You go to here.
Hello, good afternoon. Back again. Sorry, fiddling with cameras. It just feels like this is like a flashback. It feels like this. I remember Hungary. It's just very much a parent, a volunteer. Too much running around. There's just 2 or 3 of us, so we'll get there. All right, we're back on women's. This is New Zealand.